Well, greetings, people. This conversation is going to be about Black love, Black power, Black uplifting. And it's kind of crazy because, there are a lot of Black people who date outside their race, and that's fine. I don't care who you date, who you fall in love with. But, let's not criticize Black people who you are not connected with or who you cannot fall in love with. If you're a Black person living in America, I'm talking about, I don't care. I don't care who you date and who you fucking fall in love with. But at the end of the day, let's be quiet. Zip your mouth closed. Shut the fuck up when it comes to Black people. If you cannot connect with Black people and you're Black, you feel like they discuss you to the point where you cannot have an intelligent conversation with them, shut the fuck up about us. If you do not advocate for Black love, Black families, shut the hell up about Black people. I'm finding there are a lot of Black people living in America, probably not just America, probably not even from the United States of America. And they're shitting and trashing Black folks who are descendants of slaves. And maybe they're not just doing that, but I just know America have taught the world very well how to treat Black people in America, Black people who are descendants of slavery. So let's talk about that, because it seems like every group or ethnic group or race of people tend to come to America and crap and shit on Black folks who are born and raised here, especially the descendants of slaves. All right, let's talk about it. It really disgusts me to see, it annoys me. It really does, to see, people who are dark-skinned people who feel like they cannot find love within a Black man or woman, or they feel like that Black man or woman don't treat them as well as the white counterpart or whoever they decide to date. And I always find that they tend to trash Black people when that happens, and that's disgusting. Because there are a lot of us who don't care about who you're dating or who you decide to breed with. But at the end of the day, you cannot. It's something wrong with you if you cannot make that connection. Because I know I'm a weirdo. I know the average Black man will not date a woman like me because I think differently. First of all, I'm atheist. First of all, I do not accept the concept of God that's created by man on this planet. I do not associate the concept of God with the concept of creation. I don't accept Christianity in that form. I don't accept Islam, Judaism, anything that has to do with a invisible so-called characteristic of a human being, because most religion, such as Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, tend to have these gods that have human characteristics. But anyway, besides the point, my point is, a lot of Black men will not date a woman like me because I have a certain value in regards to religion. I have certain values in regards to how I raise my children. You know, all my children were born out of wedlock. That's nothing to brag on. It's just I do not accept the concept of weddings or marriage because I am a different breed of woman. I advocate for black love. I advocate for the upliftment of black family, black relationships. I love to see the beauty in that. I am a die-hard stand for the black man. So when I see that, I treat them, whether they're sane or insane, a certain way. I go out my very way to make sure they feel like kings or God within my presence. Now, if you're just being an asshole or a jerk, guess what? Though that whole vibe, that whole treatment gets canceled, okay? Because I move on. If you cannot see that I'm treating you with dignity and respect, you might not like how I look in my presence or my values and my morals, but at the end of the day, I don't go out my way to disrespect the black man in that manner. It's just not in me. You know, that's just my reality. But at the end of the day, you know, I learned to accept who I am as a black woman, what I love about the black man, how I choose to raise my black children in America, what type of values I choose to give them. I choose to raise them as free thinkers. They are very atheistic, but they have been taught to be respectful.